Hi YouTube, I'm Kirsty, and in case you missed NXT last night, I got you. Okay, so it starts with Adam Cole is going to fight somebody. But our first fight is Matt Riddle versus Arturo Ruas. They're both MMA fighters, which is pretty cool. They both start with very quick grapples. Bro does a hold where he wraps himself around Ross, but Ross tiger slams Riddle. Ross gets Riddle down and Matt grabs the ropes, but Ross gives him a huge kick. Matt returns the kick. Ross gives him another takedown, but Matt gets up. Matt does some knee strikes and punches until, after the knee strike, Ross went down and Matt was on top of him punching him. And I don't know if it was a tap out or a 3 count. It wasn't very clear, but Matt Riddle won. Maybe it was MMA rules. I don't know. So after that, Matt's celebrating in the ring, bro. A man comes in a black hoodie and attacks him. Throws him into the ring post, gives him huge hits, takes off his hoodie. It's Killian Dane. Dane does a forearm, throws himself on Matt, then beats Matt all the way up the ramp and throws him down at the top and jumps on him again so hard the entire floor breaks. Matt Riddle is under the floor. Then we have the Street Profits. They're saying that O'Reilly and Fish didn't beat them at the ladder match, but they're welcome to try again, but they will still be the NXT Tag Team Champions, and that is undisputed. But they say it so much more cool. Then there is a video of Mia Yim who attacked Marina Schiffer as she got out of her car in the parking lot. And it ends with Marina laying on the ground, her car doors open, and Mia slams her in her door. Then we have, it's the final battle of round 1 of the NXT Breakout Tournament. First we have Dexter Lumis, who is from an undisclosed location and is just big and creepy. He doesn't even do, they usually show a little thing in the corner of the guy talking about themselves. He doesn't do that. He doesn't care. And he's up against Bronson Reed, who is from Australia, and he said he's so used to being in pub fights, this fight is nothing. He's good in Australian strong style and wish it was talked about more. And I think it said he's 350 pounds. That's important. It comes up later. So Reed shoulder tackles Lumis, and Lumis handspring up and just stares at him. Seriously, the guy is creepy. There's a June bug in here. There's another shoulder tackle by Reed. And then he goes outside of the ring, and Lumis does a huge backflip over the ropes, but Reed moves out of the way and gives him a huge crossbody. They go back in the ring, and Lumis pummels Reed, and then goes, ah! Creepy. He puts Reed in a hold, and then in another hold, and then Lumis licks Reed's face. Reed gets out, does a power slam to Lumis, big body drop, and a senton. Lumis does a suplex to Reed. Lumis goes to the top rope, jumps, but Reed rolls out of the way. Then Reed, 350 pounds, goes to the top rope. Super splash, cover for 3. Reed is the final man to advance in this tournament. Then it shows Tyler Breeze doing a backstage interview, and the Forgotten Sons show up and say, it's a man show now. And Tyler says, I'm a man, see my beard? And then he says he's seen everything. I think I missed a little in the middle, but that's the end. I see everything. Next we have Kushida versus Apollo Crews. They start with a handshake. Kushida gator rolls to Crews, but Crews dodges the kick because he kicked at the end. They are both running ropes and dodging each other. Crews gets him with a big drop kick and then a clothesline. Apollo tries to throw Kushida into the corner, but Kushida flawlessly. Like, Apollo does a thing where you grab their arm and swing them this way. And Kushida lands on the ground and just slides fully underneath the rope. Cruz goes out of the ring to follow Kushida. Kushida comes back in the ring. And when Apollo tries to come back in the ring, Kushida greets him with a handspring kick. So Apollo's back out of the ring. So Kushida goes out, throws him back in. Apollo does a gut buster, holds him up with one hand for his vertical suplex. Cover, Kushida kicks out. Cruz does a corner splash, a belly to belly, and again, Kushida kicks out of the cover. Cruz holds on the top rope in corner. Oh yeah, like, here's the corner. He's like this, and you know how people like kick their legs up and their opponent will run in and then they drop down behind him? He tried to do that, only Kushida caught his feet and then gave him a big kick. I thought it was to the midsection. Turned out it was to his left arm, and he ends up targeting that left arm through the whole thing. Kushida does a handspring back elbow to Cruz, a tornado DDT cover, but Cruz kicks out. After a deadlift suplexes and a standing shooting star press, somehow Kushida still kicks out of this. Apollo's throwing everything at him. Hurricane Rana by Kushida, and Apollo rolls through. Cover, but Kushida kicks out. Cruz to the turnbuckle, and Kushida meets him there. They fight at the top, and, sorry, I just spit on you guys. And then they both fall, and in mid-air, Kushida puts him in an armbar. Cruz, when he gets down, he goes for the rope, and Kushida puts him in. Oh, I left it blank because I was going to look up what it's called. Kushida wins, and they hug. It's the submission Kushida does. I don't know. Then there's a Keith Lee backstage interview where he says he was promised opportunities. No, bro! I almost died. It touched me. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? No, it's okay. I've already touched you in the bed like 3 times. You do not want to be a part of this battle. I'm scared it's on my back. It's not on my back. Okay. Pardon that. I'm like shaking. Keith Lee says he was promised opportunities, but he keeps getting passed over. And he's decided to fight Damian Priest next week. Then Adam Cole comes out and says he's went on his championship tour thing, and he's decided to come back and put his title up. It's sort of an open challenge, but not really. He says he knows who he's going to fight. Watch this clip, and it shows Johnny Gargano going into that wrestling gym with his title and letting a guy hold his title, and Johnny saying, I promised y'all I'd get it, I got it. And Adam Cole says, I'm fighting against this man. Crowd goes nuts. But it's the guy that was holding the title. His name is Twan Tucker. So Twan Tucker comes out, and Adam says, like, it's okay, I'm alone, the Undisputed isn't here, so, you know, if you want to slap me or whatever you want to do, like, we can do this. And Twan says, oh, I'm sorry you didn't come alone, or I'm sorry you came alone, because I didn't. Enter Johnny Gargano, runs down the rope, goes into the ring, fights him, Adam runs, they're running through the crowd, Johnny's just going crazy on him. They're going like up through the stands, through the fans. Johnny's sending him through barricades. Finally, a bunch of refs come out and pull Johnny off of him. He starts to walk up ramp, and Adam's like at the bottom of the stage, I guess. So Johnny walks up the ramp, gets to the top, dives onto Adam, puts Adam back in the ring, does a bunch of huge kicks, puts Adam in a submission, and Adam's tapping. But Johnny doesn't let go, and then like the 5 refs come, and finally Johnny lets go, and he walks up the ramp doing this. So I think it means they're going to have part 3 of the fight, which normally I really don't like it when people that we just, well, not just, but people that we've seen fight a few times fight again. But oh my gosh, these Gargano and Cole matches, they're kind of awesome. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. And if I don't annoy you too much and you're into wrestling and or reality shows, you can give me a follow if you like. Either way, I'm cool. Do a podcast called Beyond Serious with the amazing Oz Banks. It's not safe for work. You can find it on Apple iTunes, BeyondSerious.com, other places, iHeartRadio. You can follow me on Twitter at always_KIRSTIE. I live tweet things. Sometimes I'm funny. And as Joel McHale used to say, I watch it so you don't have to. Bye. Sorry about the June bug. It's stalking me.